All right, number 12, we need to use graphing to find the solution of the given system of equations. So we have two equations, we have two lines. I know they're lines because there's an x and a y and there's no exponents on these. So these are lines. We could rearrange these. We could subtract x and then divide everything by 2, and we would have this in slope-intercept form. But I want to show you, just like we did last week on number 12, I want to show you how we can use this form, which is called standard form. And we're going to use this form to show our intercept, x-intercept and our y-intercept. Okay, and that's going to tell us where our line is crossing the x-axis and where our line is crossing the y-axis. So for our x-intercept, what we need to do is we need to plug in, well, let's think about it. If our line is going to cross this x-axis, at what point does it do it? Well, the y value should be not positive, not negative. Your y value should be 0. So our x-intercept is going to be at x plus 2 times 0 equals 2. So you should notice that 2 times 0 is nothing, and our x-intercept is at 2. All right. Our y-intercept, so this is us doing this one. I'm going to use the blue for this one, and I'll choose another color for the bottom one. Now our y-intercept, or for our y-intercept, that's where x isn't negative, the x isn't positive, the x should be 0. So instead of plugging in 0 for y, I'm going to plug in 0 plus 2y equals 2. And then we only have one step. 2 times what equals 2? Because this 0 doesn't even need to exist, right? 2 times what equals 2? Well, I know 2 times 1 is 2. But in order to solve this, I could do divide by 2, because this was multiplication, and I get y equals 1. So my y-intercept is at 1. So let's do that. Y is at 1, x is at 2, and I'm going to connect those 2 points. Pretty close together. I might have to stretch this line out a little bit. There we go, just like that. So my first line goes through here. Now, in order to solve this system of equations, what that means is I want to find where these two lines cross each other. So let's go with green for the second one. So the next one's going to be green. If I want to find the x-intercept, then I need to plug in for y a 0. So I get 2x plus 0 equals 4. Plus 0 doesn't mean anything. I need to divide by 2. I get x equals 2. So my x-intercept is also at 2. And now it says for the y-intercept, I need to plug in 0 for x. So I get 2 times 0 plus y equals 4. Well, 2 times 0 is nothing. So I get y equals 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the point at which these two intersect, we've actually already found it, because it was the same point as what we had on the other line. But our solution to this system of equations is this spot right here. So our solution is a point. It is to the right, so our x value and our y value. Our x value is 2, our y value is 0. So our solution is 2, 0. It is a specific point where these two lines cross each other. All right. Now, one thing I usually do is I don't even show my work like this. What I usually do on this, I'm going to get my eraser. I'm going to make my eraser even bigger. Let's see. Oh, not that big. Okay, I want to show you how I do this. What I'd normally do, if I want to find the x-intercept here, I would just cover up the y. I'm going to make it slightly bigger, I think. That looks good. Okay, so if I want to find the x-intercept of this top one, I just cover up my y value. And it says right there, x equals 2. If I want to find the y-intercept, it says 2y equals 2. So I can just see that that's going to be 1. If I want to find the x on this one, it says 2 times what is 4? Well, 2 times 2 is 4. So x is at 2. And on this one, y equals 4. So I don't even show this work. I don't even do this. I just cover it up, cover it up, cover it up, cover it up. And it shows me those exact same spots. That's kind of weird. Look at that. It shows me those exact same spots where our line crosses the y and the x axis. I prefer this form over slope-intercept form. Hopefully they keep giving us some more like this so I can keep showing you.